Good morning, everyone. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning, dynamite service with explosive results. What you are looking at is a rope dangling off the third-story balcony. And the reason I'm going to be using that is because I need to hoist up my water supply. Come take a walk with me. We're going to be doing some Brazilian hardwood, like an IPA. You do not want to be cleaning this with sodium hypochlorite. Can it be done? Yes. Is it advantageous? Absolutely not. I would use sodium metasilicate followed by oxalic acid. Sodium metasilicate is going to be a gentle cleaner. It's going to remove the organic matter, really clean up the wood nicely. It will not tear down and kill the lignins, which are holding the wood together. Wood is organic, so you want to make sure that you're cleaning these things properly. You're going to need a deck scrubbing brush. You're going to need a good water supply. You're going to use sodium metasilicate. And then you're going to want to neutralize, because that's going to bring the pH down. You're going to want to bring that pH back up by using an acid. Oxalic acid is going to be used as the wood brightener. And we'll show you the before and afters. You can come take a quick walk with me and check out what we're looking at. We're also going to be using a little sodium hydroxide, and that's a mild stripper. It's not like xylene, but it's a mild stripper that will help remove some of the staining that's occurring on these decks. So really all you're going to need for this job are a good pair of gloves, a willingness to use some elbow grease. You're going to want to get the wood wet first. Then you're going to want to use your sodium metasilicate. You're going to want to scrub and agitate that surface, let that dwell. You're going to rinse that off really well, and then you're going to use your oxalic acid. So you're going to need a pump up sprayer to mix your acid in. You're also going to need a couple of buckets. The one bucket is going to be for the sodium metasilicate. So I'm going to mix that sodium metasilicate up in here in very warm water, okay? And then the deck brush is going to be dipped into that sodium metasilicate. I'm going to scrub those boards. Once that's done, I'll rinse everything off, keeping those boards wet the whole time. You cannot let that stuff dry on there, because it's going to bring up a lot of black gook. And you want to make sure that that's wet the whole time. Sodium hydroxide is in that little squirt bottle there. I've got an extra scrub brush so I can get into my corners. I've got my measuring cup. You can see the line in the middle there. That will give me my my 8 ounces. You want to use 8 ounces of the metasilicate. You want to use 16 ounces, a pound of the oxalic for the wood brightening. There's the metasilicate, there's the oxalic, and let's take a quick walk with me and I'll show you what we're doing here. So obviously you got 3 stories. You got 1 story, 2 stories, 3 stories, and your first story water supply is right here. So we're going to tie into the existing customer's hose, and that makes it simpler for us at the end of the day. We've done what I refer to as a polo knot on here. If you guys need help figuring out your knots, I don't know how to help you there, but this is a quick release that just pulls right off, and this cinches down. You can never pull that off, so I will hoist that up in just a second, bring that up to the 2nd story. Come take a quick walk with me through the home, and we'll show you what we are doing. Now I'm going to lay down a couple of towels, because every time we enter and exit, we're going to want to take our shoes off, because you want to leave this place clean, because that's how it was when I got here. So I've got a couple of towels lined up here ready to go for that reason. I've got my coffee, got my wallet, my keys, and my Leatherman, and my sunglasses. Got a cooler here. I'm gonna leave my shoes right there, and we're gonna step out to this first patio, and we're gonna show you kind of what that looks like and what we're sort of thinking about here. Now, there is water on the deck because I got a second hose leading up to the top there. And so, you can see that someone came in here with a pressure cleaner and did a big mistake, okay? These are stop-start marks right there, right there, right there, right there. You do not want to be pressure cleaning this wood. If you do, put a 40-degree tip on and stand off 18 to 24 inches. And you have to stay even the whole time. You cannot sweep like this. Big rookie mistake, guys. Big rookie mistake right there, okay? This is Brazilian hardwood. This is going to clean up really nicely, but you can see the algae that we have around the sides. You can see what's going on, and it's just no good. You can see what it looks like out there. It's obviously wet. Obviously real wet. You can see the black, so all that black is going to come up really nicely. I'm going to take a quick picture of that just so I can see, show the homeowner. But So that's the first deck, all the way to the corner. The reason I'm not walking out there is because I don't want to get my socks soaking wet right now. And I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. You also want to make sure you keep these doors closed, you know, each time you're in and out. You got the AC running, and you want to leave the place in better condition than when you showed up. The homeowner is not home, they are out of town. And so they are giving us, you know, the access code to their home. And, you know, so you want to treat this with the utmost respect the entire time that you are here. We can bring you out here and I'll show you, you know, what the deck looks like. We have a busted hose. This isn't our hose, this is the customer's hose. And that's all you need is a water supply, because you're going to rinse this down after you get done cleaning it. So you're also going to do these rails through here, and that's why that handheld and those big thick rubber gloves are going to be nice, because you're going to scrub all of this off as well. You know, your tops, your sides, and your backs are going to get rinsed off really well. So this will turn really, really nice when I'm finished with it. And I just kind of wanted to show you, that's going to be your second story. And you can really see what those railings look like. So we're going to bring those back to color, and it's going to look great. So look forward to the after video. I've got one more staircase to climb for you guys, just to show you the top deck here. This is logistically a little bit more difficult because you don't want to run hoses through their house. You have to be very, very careful. You know, there's a little mark on the wall, and that's not from me. I look at everything, you know, I take into consideration, you know, everything, because you want to make sure that this place is left immaculate when you're done. I probably will even rinse off these windows because of the salt spray. Absolutely gorgeous view today of the ocean there. There is a little wave that's surfable, but so we look down at the decks, and this is where the sodium hydroxide is going to give us a little helping hand. You can see the old stain that's left through there. So I will use that sodium hydroxide through there. And then this is going to drip down, so we want to make sure that we rinse everything, you know, that's down below us. That's also going to be, you know, something that we're going to have to deal with as well. So there's a lot of things to take into consideration, but this is the little rope that I tied off, and we will pull up our hose, and we're going to go ahead and get started. I hope everyone's having a great day. This is wood restoration. You know, this is not, you know, pressure cleaning or soft washing. We are not using sodium hypochlorite whatsoever. We are using sodium metasilicate, however you want to say it, tomato. And we are using oxalic acid as a wood brightener and to neutralize the pH, because we are going to be bringing the pH, you know, up to, sorry, excuse me. I didn't want to trip and fall. We're going to be using the oxalic acid to neutralize the pH, and then to brighten the wood. Really important step in this process. You know, so I hope everyone's having a great day. If you have any questions, you know, look up Everett Abrams, the Wizard of Wood, and see what, you know, good quality wood restoration looks like. You know, don't be freaked out, because, you know, you can still clean wood with SH. It's not like you can't do it. But when you have something that's organic, that's in the process of dying, you know, you have the fibers inside, the glue inside, lignans, the lignans, or whatever they're called, that hold the wood together. So the SH will dry that out, kill those, they'll split, they'll fur, and you'll start to see cracking in the wood. That wood will age and deteriorate. So if you're using SH, you have to use a super weak mix. And it's just something that I wouldn't recommend on a really expensive wood. A pressure treated wood fence in the backyard, fine, do it all the time. You know, a lot of, you know, these are decks, these are balconies, these are something that someone uses. So you cannot have any furring, and you need to leave that wood nice and smooth finish. And so this is the way to do it. Sodium metasilicate followed by oxalic acid, deck scrubbing brush. All you need is a pump up sprayer. You're going to mix your oxalic 16 ounces per gallon. That's 1 pound per gallon. And your metasilicate's going to be 8 ounces per gallon. So use warm water to dilute that product so that you get a good dilution, you know, no granules. Really have to spin that stuff up pretty good. So have a great day, everyone. Keep cleaning. Wood restoration. I'll show you, I'll take a video when I'm finished of all of the, you know, the balconies and what they look like, what they should look like. All right, take care, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.